You going there?
If God's for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold veins. My jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast and Spokane.
My workout, nigga.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League,
I'm not gonna lie,
GHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season. Week 16, we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs.
This is up.
It's good. Man, don't fuck up. Do my shit. You don't do my shit for you with the Bears, man.
The holiday season is upon us. We got the gift of the NFL.
You got to start using that.
I'll go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, that's why I want to keep that bag. Man, that bitch sealed up pretty good.
Really nice.
Yeah, it's smoking. Straight. Make me have you like a bounce.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Off one, deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I fucked that all up.
It's by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hand and see if he can keep the magic going.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A handoff as they run the counter play. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. Now Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
A first down carry for Henry. Give him 18 on the play. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On second and 11 now. Mahomes. That's complete to John Ross. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
From the gun, here's Willis. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Ready, break.
2nd down, here's Willis. Out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Quez Watkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to let it go again.
Damn!
Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Quez Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Room here to run. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 45 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? this could cost him. Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. They've got his man complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Going deep here for Watkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Over the middle, complete. That's Floyd. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime.
Fucking quiz, fucking Watkins, man.
The lead into intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
And this nigga get the ball back.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Henry running right. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
19 right.
On 2nd and 7, Willis. He dumps it off for Henry. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
53 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. He's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for first and goal.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Willis on the sneak. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field.
Stay on that dude, man.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Mahomes now the throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Man, what the fuck?
Interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We're back now in KC. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. From the 44, Willis. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made, and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Slot man moves right.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Really, dude? The fuck?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Mahomes will throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Now a throw to the end zone.
Boy, that shit, they crazy.
Lines up incomplete.
I feel those shit. You can't stop it.
From him, he's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
19 tight.
In motion left is Watkins.
How the fuck this nigga so late?
3rd down, it's Willis. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This to make it a 3-score game late. Patterson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, pass interference.
Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
One final try from Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are...
Oh, now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's going to go down as time.